So hello everyone. Now we are going to know about common table expressions or CTE and their applications in SQL. So what are the common table expressions? So common table expression or CTE is a temporary result set used with in a select, insert, update or delete query. So makes complex queries easier to read and manage. So it starts with the with keyword. So think of a CTE as temporary table created just for a query. So let's see. So basic syntax of CTE is with CTE name. So we using that with keywords, we can use that CTE function. So over here we use CTE name as after that select column 1, column 2 from table name where we have that conditions. So based on that where conditions, we can create another table and it can express very complex data in a simple way. So select star from city name and then with why we use that with begins with that city and city name that you can name that temporary result. So whatever you want the temporary result, we can give that name over here. And after that, the final select uses that CTE. So why use that CTEs functions? So it simplifies complex queries, improves readability, and can reuse logic like subqueries. So over here within that CTE functions, we can use subqueries. So helps with recursions like hierarchical data, which data is in order. So we can use that recursions over here with that hierarchical data. So real world applications of cities functions. So we can filter top records with top customers as select star after that rank over order by purchase amount descending order as rank from customers. And after that select star from that's the basically we can use that subqueries over here and as rank from that customers. And after that select star from top customers whatever we use over here with top customers. So we can use that particular, that top customers is a simple city or common table expressions as per that particular queries. So select star from top customers where rank less than equal to 5. So based on that particular order by purchase, it will provide that purchase means that and over here you use that descending order. So whoever purchase more product and it will order those particular based on the purchase number of purchase it will order and provide a particular rank. And after that if we use select star from top customers where rank less than equal to 5, so we will get that top 6 rank top 5 ranks in that particular descending order we have organized over here. So we can use recursive queries like organization chart. So with employee hierarchy as select ID, name, manager ID from employees where manager ID is null, union all. So select e.id, e.name, e.manager. So e is that basically that employee's alias name. So after that from employees e. So employees space e or we can write here employees as e. After that join employee hierarchy eh. So eh means employee hierarchy. So we will take that alias name instead of employee hierarchy. That alias name is that EH on e.manager ID equal to eh.id. After that, we can select that particular name we choose over here. That is that select star from employee hierarchy. So now we are going to implement the queries in a particular any we can use any particular platform like MySQL Workbench as well as we can use that one compiler. It's a web-based simple application. So where we can directly create some table and we can use that CET functions over here. So I'm just creating a table. After that, I have the table where we have some columns like employee ID, first name, last name, and manager ID. And here I'm just assigning some values with that null. Like wherever manager ID is 1, I'm assigning that value null, and as well as where we have that manager ID 5, also I'm assigning that values is null. Values means in manager ID. So as of now, I'm just using that particular CT functions like with recursive CT reports, employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID, and employee level. Employee level 1 as that particular queries over here. So as after that anchor number, top level managers, we are going to use select employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID, 1 as employee level 1 from employees where manager ID equal to 0. So for that reasons, we need to provide some manager ID equal to 0. So I am providing here manager ID equal to 0 as well as I am providing manager ID 0 out there. So after that, by using where clause, we can easily filter where we can find that manager ID equal to 0. And after that, we will do that union all. So that is that particular things over here we can use. And after that, we will get that particular result. So as per that CT functions, after that we use that union all recursive number employee reporting to that previous level. After that here we have that query select e dot employee ID, e dot first name, e dot last name, where e is that alias name of employees. And after that we will do that inner join CT reports are on. CT reports means that expressed by a single alphabet which is R, and after that e dot manager ID equal to r dot employee ID. Means from CT reports, we will take that employee ID, and from employees, we will take that manager ID. And after that, my final result will be select star from CT reports order by employee label and employee ID. So if you run that, we can see. So let me run that one, and we can see that there's a value is that particular table we can get. So here we can get that first table where we have employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID, and employee level. So where that manager ID is 0, it will organize in a particular order. So after that, we will use recursive number. Recursive number we will use select star e dot employee ID, e dot first name, e dot last name, e dot manager ID, r dot employee plus 1. So r is that particular alias name for CT report. So from employees as E is that alias name of employees, and inner join CT reports on R, and CT reports R is that name of the CT report. So wherever we get, and on E dot manager ID equal to R dot employee ID. And here we can get that final result select star from CT report order by employee level and order ID. So here we can get that particular result over here. So where we have that particular value is after having that value, we can join those tables and we get that particular result over here. After that anchor member, we can get select employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID 1. So 1, that particular column name is 1, which is get by that CET in commutable expressions. After that, wherever recursive CET reports employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID, and label and employee level. And as that particular queries, we used select employee ID, first name, last name, manager ID 1 as after that employee level 1. So we'll take that employee level 1 instead of name that column is 1. So after that we'll do that union all and recursive number, that particular columns we use from employee tables. That's why we use u dot employee ID, e dot first name, and so on. So E is representing that employee tables, and after using that CT functions, which is denoted by over here, we can see that uh, CT reports as R. So R basically representing that new table which is created by CET, which is known as a CET report. So we just take that alias name R, and we'll do that inner join on e.manager ID and r.employee ID. So, and finally, we'll get that results by using select star from CT reports order by employee label. So, if you run that, we can see all those table after joining that. So, over here, you can see one. Previously, it was that column name, and wherever we have that common value, based on that, we can did that inner join, and we replace that column name 1 by using employee label, and we can get the data where we have the manager ID 0 and 0, that is that 1 after that, so on. So in that way, that CT functions very simply express a complex data set in SQL. So it's so useful. So that's all. Thank you.